You know you shouldn't be making your autism your personality. You know your autism's not who you are, right? Why are you making your autism your personality? Well, let me tell you why. Because how my brain is wired is how I navigate the world. Everything I do, everything that I interpret, everything that I take in, everyone that I'm around, everything that I interact with, how my mind is wired has an effect in how I navigate all of that. So of course it's going to be a part of who I am. It's because I have to navigate everything that I interact with, my hobbies, the people that I'm in, the environment that I'm in, the stresses in my life, the things, the changes in my life. I have to navigate that as a neurodivergent person, and I have to figure out how to navigate the world within that. And how my brain works partly dictates or greatly dictates how I navigate those situations and those interactions. All those experiences shape you, they mold you. It is in everything that I do. It is in the music I write. It is in the exercises I do. It is in the interactions that I have. Of course, my autism is going to be a part of my personality, because it's how I navigate the world. I have no choice but to navigate the world as a neurodivergent person, as someone with the wiring that I have been given. I have to figure out how to navigate that. So based off of all of those experiences that shape you, of course it's gonna be who you are. And that's with everybody too. You are in ways a product of your environment, neurotypical, neurodivergent, but I will make the case that being neurodivergent in a very neurotypical world, you could argue, it's going to come off a little different. It's going to come off a little more jarring, a little more like, wait, what's this guy doing? He's kind of doing this kind of thing right here. But why are you making that your personality? It's almost, I don't want to say a threat, but almost a disturbance to some individuals who are the ones who might be questioning, oh, why are you making that part of your personality? You could also make the case that someone might be completely comfortable with themselves and how they present themselves to the world. Neurodivergent in my case, but neurotypical in others. And some people are just very uncomfortable with that. It might not always be don't make it your personality. I am scared that I am seeing somebody more comfortable with themselves, and it is a projection of their insecurity. Now, many of those things can be true at once. It's not just gonna be one thing, but it's just angles to look at. So I'm gonna keep continuing to show up and be myself, and if you got a problem with that, that's fine. If I feel like I need to explain why these things in this neurotypical world are affecting me with a neurodivergent brain, I'm going to do that. Why make it part of my personality? Because it has an impact on me. But of course, I am going to make it a part of who I am. I am going to communicate the needs that I have as an autistic person. I am going to say, hey, this is how I'm experiencing this. This is how I'm reacting to this. And that's okay, because a lot of other people, neurotypical, might in their own way, but I've become somebody who is like, hey, this thing is bothering me, or I am having a reaction to said thing because of my disability. So again, I'm gonna keep showing up for myself. I'm going to keep advocating for myself. I'm going to keep advocating for other people who might be afraid to speak up for themselves. And I'm gonna say, hey, we are here too. We are here too. And we're not gonna be pushed over this way, man. We're gonna be right here. We're gonna be trying to do the things that you do, but we're gonna bring our own flavor of the human experience into it. And that's not my problem if you got a problem with that. I'm not hurting you. If I'm hurting you, that's another thing. But like, if I'm just showing up for myself and being my true authentic self, I'm sorry, I don't care anymore. I'm gonna keep showing up, and I hope you do too.